Well, howdy, I'm John Mark Dempsey, and we're having a second cup of coffee conversation here with Beth Cole, who is the choir director at Sulphur Springs High School.
Yep.
And I was astounded, we were talking before we turned on the microphones and the cameras, that you've been there 13 years.
13 years. Time flies when you're having fun. So it started in 2013, and just been having fun ever since.
Astonishing.
Thanks.
If you had walked in and said, I'm a Sulphur Springs High School choir student, I would not have blinked. So
I'll take that for as long as I can.
Well, I'll tell you, you should. That is amazing. But Beth is here because they have a Christmas program coming up on Tuesday, December 9th, 6 p.m. in the Sulphur Springs High School auditorium. And it's something about December, a musical gathering of moments we'll remember. So it's your Christmas program.
It's our Christmas program, yeah.
How do you go about selecting songs for a Christmas program?
So you always have to take into account what your kids, what group of kids you have, and their likes, dislikes, things like that. And I'm very fortunate that I also work at the middle school, so a lot of the students that I get, I have already had built a relationship, and I kind of know what they're all about. Yeah. But honestly, it's what speaks to me in the moment. And our music this year, and Mr. Lovelady also picked some really great stuff that just talks about the togetherness of Christmas time and creating beautiful memories. I think it's just especially important to hear now that unity and warmth is something that we can still experience.
So there's so much emotion attached to
For sure, yeah.
Christmas, and there's a tremendous amount of emotion and feelings in Christmas music, which is why I think people love it so much. And you start to hear Christmas music on the radio now, immediately after Halloween, and so on. So do you try to have a balance of traditional and more modern songs?
That's a great question. I always want to play to nostalgia. So what are some tried and true Christmas music that people are going to love to hear? So we always sing Silent Night at the end of our concerts. In the middle of our concert, we always have Carol of the Bells. Those are always crowd pleasers. And I'll tell you that every year I still enjoy hearing them and singing them and teaching them and learning them. But you try to have a good blend of nostalgia and new things and religious and secular and holiday specific versus seasonal. Because I think this season, especially, it encompasses more than just one thing. And so you really try to get the whole experience, not only to your audience, but also to your students.
Right. So you do include religious music, which I think is totally appropriate. That's what the holiday is ultimately all about. But and you have middle school kids as well as high school kids participating in this.
Yes. So it's a 6 through 12 concert, which is always really cool because you see this will be our 6th graders' first concert. So you can see their nerves, but also just the pride that they have in their performance. And those 6th graders in 7 years, they're going to be the seniors, and just so to see that journey is really neat too.
Yeah. Do the middle school kids sing together? And the high school kids sing together, or are they all together in one large group?
So 6th grade, they sing by themselves, and then 7th and 8th graders will sing together. We also have a select group of 7th and 8th graders, and then all of 7th and 8th grade, and all of high school will sing together. Okay. Which is cool because the high schoolers are in the audience, and the middle schoolers, they're up on stage, so the audience gets this really cool wall of sound at them and the sound in the middle. And then at the end, we all sing together. It's a 6 through 12 experience of Silent Night, and we surround the audience. It's really special.
Oh, fantastic. Great. So you've had a lot of success with your kids over the years, but I mean in particular lately. You've had some nice regional and honors that may lead to state.
For sure, we had honors. 10 students advanced past to all region at the high school level, and at the middle school level we had, I think, about 30 students advanced to all region, so that's pretty incredible too. Mr. Lovelady does a great job. And then recently we took 4 kids to pre-area auditions, 2 of them advanced to area. Yep. And so we're hoping that January 10th, they make it to All-State. That's the ultimate goal. Juan
Hernandez and Tabby Cumming?
Yes, they're both sophomores. They're incredible
They're
people.
Sophomores?
Yes, yeah. Incredible,
Fantastic.
Incredibly talented.
And you've had, so 13 years then, you probably had some kids who have gone on to college, and maybe they've gone on to become music educators
Yeah,
themselves?
absolutely. I've had a few become music educators or be involved in music somehow. I've had some music, like tech majors as well. And that's always exciting. But the ultimate goal is just to see my kids still participating in music. And so a few of my former students are in Northeast Texas Choral Society. And I have one of my former students is the vice president of the Singing Cadets at A&M.
Really?
Yes, and another one of my students who is
Who is that?
That's Lawson Ost, and then Colby Glenn is at Ouachita Baptist right now, and she's a music education major, and she's super involved in the choirs, and it's just really cool to see.
Are there many kids that are in choir and band?
We don't have a whole lot of that crossover. At the middle school, they started offering more electives to middle schoolers last year, and I think we're going to see a bigger crossover, and that's always exciting so that they get the instrumental and the vocal world, and that can only increase your musicianship, you know?
Yeah. Well, great. So it's coming up December 9th. I know this is a great Sulphur Springs tradition. 6 p.m. December 9th, which is a Tuesday, in the Sulphur Springs High School Auditorium. And the short name is something about December.
Yeah, so the title came from one of the middle school pieces. I love the harmonies in it, and I loved just how you can't put your finger on it, but there's just something about December. It's the music, it's the togetherness, it's the unity. And I thought that would be the perfect encapsulation of what this concert's all about.
We're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks for having me.
Beth Cole is the choir director at Sulphur Springs High School, and I'm John Mark Dempsey. This is KSST.